name is Ruby Sanford. She's our travel advisor. To get the deal that we're offering, you have to mention the Let's Go Shopping with KCAA. That way you'll be booked with our group, and we are going to have over $200 in savings and amenities, as well as $25 shipboard credit per stateroom. We're having a cocktail party, a hosted cocktail party. And so you're going to want to make sure that you speak directly to Ruby Sanford at 714-835-8111, extension 312, and mention KCAA. Let's go shopping.
Yes, and all the fun you guys are going to have. I know it is booking fast. We are planning on this, and there is so much fun. And we're going to be talking to Carol next week from World Travel, the family agencies, and we're going to get her up on the phone and start talking about this. So come on, guys, call Ruby at that number, and the number again is 714-835-8111, extension 312. Give her a call. Mention our program, Let's Go Shopping with Bev, KCAA, and get it booked and come on and have a lovely, lovely time.
It's going to be a blast.
It is.
And now also, just so you listeners know, if you go on your Facebook page and you know how to do that, like the World Travel Family of Agencies, and then go to your comments on their page and post KCAA 1050 Let's Go Shopping, you will be entered in a drawing for a $250 travel voucher.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
It takes all of 1 minute to do this. And so we are having the drawing January 6th, I believe.
Yes.
So get your little fingers on that keyboard and the World Travel Family of Agencies. And they don't, it's not like some people are on there posting crazy stuff nonstop, sometimes me included. But they don't do that.
Okay.
So go on there, and then you can also see some of the great destinations they have planned for other events. And everything on there. So it's a wonderful company. And Ruby Sanford's a lot of fun. She'll be very glad to help you out with that.
Yes, and when I spoke to her yesterday, I mentioned to her that we're going to get her on the phone pretty soon here, too, next week or the week after, and you can talk to her directly. So that is going to be a whole lot of fun.
That would be nice.
Wouldn't it? All right, now, Eric, who is our special guest?
You caught me off guard there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's Kathleen Curtis from the Nutcracker, who's performing over here at the California Theater.
Of Performing Arts, and she'll be here this weekend, and she is the Snow Queen in the ballet.
Lovely.
Bev, we have Kathleen Curtis, who will be dancing as the Snow Queen in the Nutcracker Ballet.
Well, our second guest on the show today is Kathleen, and she is one of the dancers this year in the Nutcracker, and she is going to be dancing the Snow Queen. So, Kathleen, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Bev.
And how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Pretty good. Was your Thanksgiving good?
It was really nice.
Good. Now, Kathleen, let's get right down to it. Would you tell all of our listeners, when did you begin to dance and why?
I started dancing when I was 4 years old. There was a class at my preschool, and so my mom signed me up for that, and I liked it. And then she took me over to a local dance studio and got me started on regular classes.
That's really nice. Now, is it in this area or was it a different state?
Oh, no, it's in this area. I started at Nora Dance Academy in Highland, which is now currently called Inland Dance Academy.
I know that place very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really nice. And when you started dancing, did you, in your wildest dream, did you ever think you'd be part of the Nutcracker?
Not really, no. I just started taking classes and thought it was fun, and then eventually it came time to audition for the Nutcracker. And it's kind of taken on a life of its own, actually.
That can happen very easily, huh?
Yes.
And how old were you when you began to do the Nutcracker?
I started at 9 years old.
Holy moly.
I started at 9. I was a soldier, and one of my dance teachers actually was performing the Snow Queen that year.
Oh, that's nice.
So I remember watching her do Snow Queen and just thinking it was so great. And, maybe one day I would get to do that. And now I do. So.
And I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah. Now, tell us a little bit more about yourself. Is there any other kind of dance that you did besides ballet?
I've taken, jazz classes over the years, but mostly I've stuck with ballet.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Yes, I love ballet. When I was quite younger, my mom got my sister and I in water ballet.
Oh, wow.
Way back. And then that led to one to another. And when I got older, I had the opportunity to teach ballet, tap, and jazz. So I was absolutely thrilled. And then when my children got old enough, of course, they started into it. And the Nutcracker, though, the Nutcracker, that has been my favorite forever. It really has, yes. And now, tell us a little bit more. What can we expect?
Well, for your listeners, the Nutcracker is a Christmas ballet, and it centers around a little girl named Clara who gets a nutcracker for Christmas, and then the Nutcracker comes to life and does a battle with its nemesis, the Mouse King, and Clara saves the Nutcracker. And the Nutcracker turns into a handsome prince and takes her on an adventure to the land of snow and then on to the land of sweets, where she gets to see some really fun dancing from all sorts of local people. We're very excited this year. Our show is very good, and we have a lot of really excited performers.
Yes, that you do. You really do. And to all of our listeners who never seen the Nutcracker, go. This is one thing you do not want to miss during this holiday season. It is just absolutely fantastic. The music, the costumes, the lights, the story. It's brilliant. And this ballet will never go out of time.
It's such a holiday tradition.
Yes, it is.
Everyone should see the Nutcracker at least once in their life. It's really magical. And everyone's familiar with the music from commercials and shopping malls all over. And so it's really fun to go and see people dance to that music. It
is. And have you ever performed at the California Theater Performing Arts before?
Oh, yes. That's where we do our Nutcracker every year. Mm-hmm. And this is my 18th year in Nutcracker, so I've been there.
That was a silly question I just asked, wasn't it? Hey, it's my Monday. I can, make a little boo-boo once in a while.
It's okay.
Yes. And also, now, when you start the performance, is there one thing that somebody should really look for straight from the beginning?
The ballet opens with a Christmas party, and there's a lot of really cute young kids in that opening scene. And what I like to do is look at, the 7- and 8-year-olds and how excited they are to be there. And I think it really puts me in a good mood. And I think when people see the ballet and see these young kids out there, performing on the stage, some of them for the very first time, is just really heartwarming.
Isn't
it? And I think it puts you in a great mood for the rest of the show.
I think you're right. I really do. And also, after you do the Nutcracker, all right, and it's going to be before Christmas, mm-hmm. And before we go on, would you like to give them the dates that you're going to be performing?
Sure. We are performing this weekend, and let's see, it is looks like the second, third, and fourth.
That's right. So It'll be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes.
Which is really nice. I'm planning on being there. It'll probably be Saturday.
Okay.
Because Sunday is booked and Friday, is crazy. So I'll probably be there on Saturday. And now when you get done with the ballet, what are your holiday plans?
I usually try to go see a performance of the Nutcracker because it's very different to watch it versus dance it.
Yeah.
So I usually try very hard to go see a performance of Nutcracker. I have to decorate the house and put up the Christmas tree and all that kind of stuff as far as holidays. I'm going to go see the Brian Seltzer Orchestra at the California Theater. To do some holiday music. That'll be fun. And I usually try to make it down to Disneyland and see all their holiday decorations. Christmas is my favorite holiday, so I try to do as much Christmas-related stuff as I can find.
Yeah, and the one person that says that they don't like Christmas, I kind of wonder about that person. You know what I mean? Because like you said, there's so much excitement with the music and the lights and the food and the candy, and it just goes on and on and on.
There's something for everyone.
Yeah, there is, huh?
Yeah.
And especially Disneyland. That place is just unbelievable.
Yes, it is. Our Drosselmeyer is played by Brian Sandall, and he actually works down at Disneyland. Does some design for them, so it's always fun to hear his stories of designing holiday stuff for the park.
Yeah, that would be kind of neat to hear some of them stories, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, Kathleen, I know that you're busy, and thank you so much for this time. And hopefully we'll see you performing Saturday here at the California Theater of Performing Arts, which is right over here on 4th Street in lovely San Bernardino. And so have a good week. You know, stay calm, rest up, and we will see you this weekend.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that interview. I hope you enjoyed that interview. I did. And the Nutcracker is one, if not the one, best ballet that I love. I really do. I just love that. So, yeah, and I am going tomorrow night, so I'm kind of excited about that. And now, Eric just told me that we have someone on the line, Eric.
Why, yes.
And who is it, please?
Why, we have Karen from, as you would say, Santa Claus Inc.
I prefer the Santa Claus Inc.
Oh, Santa Claus. Hi, Karen. How are you?
Hi, Beth. Oh, I'm busy.
I know. You're probably going berserk right now, aren't you?
Actually, I finally just got my hair finished, and I'm just about ready to walk out the door.
Well, we'll only keep you for a moment,
Okay.
but would you please explain what's going on tonight and tomorrow at the National Orange Show?
Well, tonight and tomorrow, Santa Claus Incorporated is having its Christmas Tree Lane event to benefit our organization. And this evening is our black tie event in the Orange Pavilion, and it's just a really exciting and fabulous event. So I'm all ready to go. I'm all decked out.
Oh, really? What are you wearing?
Well, I have a really beautiful red jacket with ruffles on it and a black belt and black pants. I almost look like Santa Claus, except I'm not quite his size, I hope.
No, you're far from it, I'll tell you that. Yes, and will you explain a little, just briefly, because I know you're very busy, but very briefly, explain when you have the auction for the trees and everything else, where does that money go to?
All of that money goes to Santa Claus Incorporated, and we use it to purchase new clothing and new toys and books and educational materials and personal care items for children for Christmas time. And last year we served 17,000 underprivileged kids, and that was providing their whole Christmas.
Wow.
Absolutely believable.
That's wonderful.
And is this year any higher, or is it about the same?
Well, we'll probably be about the same because that's about as high as we can go. Takes a whole lot of clothing and toys and books and stuff to serve that many kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we will also, though, serve kids throughout the year. We have a monthly outreach program, so we'll continue our good work